All right, welcome back, boys. This is Jesse and Jerry with the podcast, the XG podcast. Oh my god, we just got done with an episode. The XG podcast, episode 19.
Yeah, like we mentioned last time, we're gonna go over our top 12 players from the 2010 to 2020 through like 10-year-ish period. And so we came up with a community list where we asked our group of friends and family, and we had them send in their list, and then we added them together and had points. And we also made our own list, contributed to it. In total, there's 8 people in there.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make this a consistent thing and probably do different things with different eras, different players, positions, and you guys could probably get involved in the fun.
Yeah, and also let us know if there's any other ideas or concepts or things like that you want to see us do or try.
Yeah, but yeah, thankfully our list is. I don't think that our list is too fucked. Yeah, I was worried at first because some of the entries were very questionable.
Yeah, we were the lists were coming in while we were in the Discord call, and so we were talking about it.
We're talking about it, and yeah, we're not gonna roast someone too fucking hard over the list. They took the time out of their day to do it.
Yeah,
So
we're
I did-
thankful for everyone that sent in their list. So we'll we'll try to be we'll be nice and try not to be too mean about it. But we had to have someone correct their list.
Yeah, we weren't too proud. we had one person correct the list.
Yeah, usually we would have left it alone, cause both me and Jerry, after sending our list, we're both like, "Damn, I want to change my list." Cause once you make it in the moment, you're like, "Oh yeah, this is right," and then afterwards, you're like, "Oh, I forgot about this person, or I should put this person higher or lower," and it just changes everything.
Yep, definitely. I'm just trying to pull it up right now, but you can go ahead. How many footballers in total did we have?
It's funny 'cause it's a top 12 list, right? In total, 36 names were mentioned.
36.
36.
Jesus Christ.
I know. and even still, after looking it over, there's still some names that are missing.
Yeah. So let us know if there's someone that should be higher, lower.
Anyone else that we don't mention?
If one of them was a super fucking reach.
Yeah. There's a couple that I want to say, but
But all right. We'll go over the honorable mentions real quick. The very last tied, three-way tie, Pepe, Balotelli, and Agüero. I'm surprised Balotelli got named. I'll be honest. I'll be very surprised. Did you put Chetas' whole list on here?
Yeah.
His whole list? Like, he had a top 20.
Oh, no. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
get his top list.
Yeah.
I didn't put his, I just put top 12.
Okay.
I didn't want to mention the rest.
Okay. Good. But yeah.
No, yeah. Pepe, solid choice.
Yeah, I think it's very underrated. I think he's somewhere around this range, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Balotelli, I felt like he was good for like first 2-3 years, and then afterwards he went off a cliff, and he just was
That's what they call a reach.
yeah, was solid. But for memes wise, sure mention.
These are great celebrations.
Yeah, and then Agüero, I don't know why he's here, man.
Nah, Agüero, he has some merit. I'll give it that.
No,
I
man,
think a little too high.
That man is
He got plagued by injuries too.
that man is cooked. That man should not be.
He
I
did.
don't like. That's just my agenda talking. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, City's top goal scorer didn't really do much with Argentina because injuries. Couldn't get in the squad because there's a certain big name player above him. Was he in this?
Nope, no one mentioned him.
Yeah, and the player we're talking about is Higuain.
Yeah, no one mentioned him.
Higuain is
It's crazy. I know.
for Agüero to be in here before Higuain is insane.
Yeah, 'cause some people would say otherwise, but I think Higuain. People always say his Argentinian career was bad,
Which
is
it was.
fair, but club-wise, he was insane.
Napoli, crazy.
Juve.
Juventus, insane.
Even with Real Madrid,
Yeah.
he was good. He broke Hugo Sanchez Pichichi record even before Ronaldo Messi.
So, give that man his flowers. Don't say we're fucking reaching because that man, if you know, he was insane. But
Think about it, like he was a better version than Harry Kane.
yeah. 20th, double tie.
Another tie. There's a lot of ties in this list.
Yeah.
A lot of points. David Villa and Isco.
I like it, to be honest. I like these two.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I felt like I'm glad that David Villa was mentioned because he's for some reason he's always forgotten. And from the Spain squads, from the Barca squads, the man is insane. His finesse shot is a
One
thing
the
of beauty.
best. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch his goal against Man U in the Champions League final. Not even that. There's so many.
There's so
In
many.
the World Cup, he scored so many.
Yeah, the man was crazy for Valencia, for Barca, and then
Isco Alarcón, the little magician. He's great too. He just had a really bad stint with Madrid where they kept benching him. He could have made a move any time in his career, but he decided not to.
he was a loyal man.
He
and I
wanted to
respect
stick it
him.
out. He wanted to stick it out.
The
Not a loyal man. He was a Barca man at one point.
He's a loyal man to Madrid. Man, what can we say? He's a crack.
Yeah, because he was beating out James for that spot on occasions.
Well, if you think about it, he got rid of a lot of players coming in because he was there. Because he was a Golden Boy winner with Malaga. He led them to that semifinal run, I believe. He was just insane. He could play as a left, in the middle. He would play on the right. He would play as a false nine, and he would just always produce and always shine for some like.
It was one of those players where he wasn't the fastest, but on the ball he's godlike.
Is insane. His dribbling
Yeah.
was crazy.
Right now he's playing for Betis, and if you haven't watched the La Liga All Access, Jesse showed it to me on Netflix. It's a fantastic show, and it shows his great season he had with La Liga this season with Real Betis.
Before his injury, yeah.
But yeah, he had so many man of the match rewards too. So he still has his quality, thankfully. But just got an injury right now, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back next season, easily.
Man's insane.
Yeah, good shouts.
19th.
KDB and Paul Pogba. I don't mind it either.
It's a good spot. I think it's a good spot. Some people would say KDB's low, but you guys probably are casual fans because I'd say KDB's only recently started to take over Man City and has made his squad.
Yeah, because you had to think about what came before KD in that position. It was Yaya Toure for a good 4 years. Then it was David Silva for a good 3 to 4 years. And then KDB took over. So it was like later in the 2010s era.
Yeah.
So if it was between 2015 and like 2025 or now.
Yeah, he'd be higher. But
yeah,
no,
he'd be higher.
During that period, I wouldn't say he was with Wolfsburg. He was struggling with Chelsea. And then he went to Man City. And then in the beginning, yeah, he wasn't like great. He was good. He was solid. And then when I think he truly started shining towards David Silva's later years when he was like getting older. And also when he finally left, when he fully took over.
And then Pogba too. I think it's a great spot. Sadly, he got caught with
PEDs.
So that's the thing. Like, do you think he was on it before this?
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
Because we don't really know when. Because it was found out when he went to Juventus, and we know Juventus has been a hotbed of controversy recently. Or always.
Yeah, always.
And but if you think about it, it's all right because he jumped onto the scene in 2012 when he joined Juventus. He was with them for
4 years.
4 years, and then he moved to Man U in 2016.
I think that was his downfall.
Yeah, and for those 4 years, he wasn't anything special. I would say he was a good player, but not like how we would have expected him to be.
Showed moments, but the best version of Pogba when he was with Man U was when he was in the France squad.
Yeah, and you could also argue that was because Kante was there when on his peak, and he would just cover the entire field, so Pogba could do whatever he wanted. Which also is honorable shout because Kante did not make this list.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But then again, what was it, 2016 when the Leicester City were in 15-16? So
think about it, those 5 years though.
Yeah, those 5 years.
So that peak is insane.
Yeah, peak is insane. But yeah, Pogba, I think it could even be argued he could crack the top 10 list because he was fantastic.
Well,
I think just the Man U stint he was wanted by every club in Europe. Real Madrid and Barcelona both wanted him.
Yeah.
Barcelona offered I think 100 mil at one point too, but he chose Man U too.
A return boyhood club, but yeah, I felt like I'm not upset with it because he was so inconsistent. Sure, with Juventus, but that was 4 years out of 10.
Yeah, I think with Juventus it was the best consistency he's ever had.
And then it was just a summer with France, and then he went back to being Pogba at Menu.
You could say there were some distractions, but yeah. Sadly, he didn't come out to be. I wish he had that consistency he had with Juventus, but I think this 19th is a good spot with being tied with KDB.
18th.
Eight-
4 players.
Yeah, 4-player tie, so a bunch of people had him in their top 12 list, not as high, but they were named.
Yeah, so Neuer, James, Mueller, and Marcelo.
I think it's a really good list.
I think so.
Maybe James can be lower just because he did fall out of with Real Madrid for a minute and then he couldn't find his footing.
Yeah.
Even in that Monaco squad, he couldn't find his footing.
First stint or second?
The first stint, because it was mostly Falcao that was doing a lot of the work.
Yeah. Well, he was solid. Even with Porto, he was just solid. He showed good promise. It was just that World Cup, man.
That World Cup, and even Madrid, like I think the first 2 seasons when he was being used,
He was, yeah.
untouchable. But
wa-
then,
It was like a fairy tale for those for those 2 years. He was
Mhm.
just, I don't know. He just had that magic touch.
and we saw that this Copa America, but just sadly, I don't know. Ancelotti didn't really want to use him because he was getting beaten by Isco.
No, it was Zidane who pushed him out.
Yeah, see that. But he was still getting pushed out by Isco.
Yeah. I just felt like Isco's versatility and his
Mhm.
ability to play all over really helped him out.
Yeah, but a good shout. Mueller arguably could be in the top 10.
Always underrated, always probably too low in everyone's list. Always gonna give you everything you need from him.
Neuer, I'm very surprised.
He's gonna give you good football. He's gonna play hard. He's gonna give you goals. He's gonna give you assists.
And everyone says it too. He's one of the smartest players that they've
Yeah.
ever played with. So
He's not fast. He's not strong. He's not, but he just knows how to do it.
he has ball knowledge. His IQ is insane.
And then Manuel Neuer.
I'm surprised by this. He should be definitely higher. This is the closest keeper to ever win the Ballon d'Oro.
Yeah.
And arguably he could have won it, but of course Messi, being Messi.
I think, yeah. Well, I think probably it's just like I said. I think I mentioned before. It's just goalie tax.
Mm-hmm.
People think top 12. They don't think of goalies.
Yeah.
And because it showed. Because I think it was just you, Rubio, and Ari who mentioned him.
We know ball, dude. And then Marcelo,
Dude.
probably the best left back of all time.
Yeah, man. When I saw him, I was like, I think I mentioned it to you. I was like, oh, how did I not put Marcelo?
Yeah,
in?
this list was not easy to make.
It was not. And then you just do it in the moment, and you're like,
But this, but that. I can move this guy down, but what this guy's, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
But Marcelo, him bombing down that left line, yeah, his touch, his dribbling, his shooting, even his right foot with that goal against Man City, he was just he was such a dream. Like, we're still looking for his replacement still.
Yeah, never replaced him. Just don't ever mention his defending.
Listen, man.
No, his defending was alright, but again, it was just that left. It was the left back that was constantly attacking you.
Yeah.
He was just one of the smartest ones too. 17th place. I'm very surprised he's on this list, and it's a good shout in my opinion. Chiellini.
Chiellini. The Italian center back always, they always have one.
Yeah. You said that Bonucci should have been on this list
I-
before even Chiellini.
Yeah, I did. When I saw this, I think we were talking about it, and I said I think Bonucci was the better one
Mm-hmm.
throughout the 2010s. Perhaps throughout a longer period of time, Chiellini was the overall better. But I think during certain peaks, Bonucci was the best one because it was him and Barzagli in that 3 center back line for Juventus when they were in that dominant time. I think Bonucci was the better one. I don't know. My personal opinion, maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me. But they're just all solid options.
Yeah.
Anyone would take them in their back line any day.
Exactly. Just pick one. But 16th place, Ozil.
Oh, this man.
Already created Arsenal and gave him a good fucking run for the longest.
This man, he was my favorite player. I love this man. It was such a sad day when I saw him leave. I remember it was 2013, and it was the final day of the transfer deadline day, and we had gotten Bale that year, and me and Charlie were looking at I was just at the computer refreshing, hoping that Ozil didn't leave, and then it came the news that he went to Arsenal, and I was heartbroken.
Maybe that's why you have a bigger hate for Arsenal.
I think so, because I just love this man, and I felt like they just ruined it. because I feel like he should be spoken in the same breath as KDB is right now, and
Mhm.
his career should be longer. Sure, there's personal decisions that he made that probably weren't the best for his career, but he was so talented. His vision is so unmatched. His passing is crazy. Think about it. He was in his early 20s competing against Xavi and Iniesta, and he was holding himself. Ah,
Sad days, but it's a good placing. I'd say that.
yeah.
15 places, a three-way tie between Lewandowski, Rodri, and Drogba. I'm very surprised Lewandowski's not higher on this list.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I don't know if you want to mention it right now, but we both had him.
Oh no, we don't have to mention it now, but we'll go over our list right now.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a certain antagonism for him because people rated him really low
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. I don't know why. Especially because nowadays you could say sure he's not as great. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
but during the 2010 2020, that man was insane.
Yeah, dude, just scoring hat tricks with Bayern's in fucking 30 minutes.
5 goals in like 15 minutes.
That the most infamous one that always is engraved in my brain is the 4 goals he had against Madrid in the Champions League.
With Dortmund, and then Bayern.
He's a
He
goal
was
scoring
insane.
machine, dude. Like I want to know how many goals he scored between that era. I think it's pretty much his majority of his goals, obviously, but that man just had an insane run. Yeah, and I'm very surprised he's just this low.
Yeah, I feel like it's crazy to have him this low, especially considering he should arguably have a Ballon d'Oro
Yeah.
during that time.
They could still give him to one. I don't know why the fuck they haven't gone back. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna, because there was one year that didn't give.
It was a
Ballon d'Oro.
COVID year.
They could easily go back. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna give Lewandowski his Ballon d'Oro because he would have won
He
it.
just decided not to. Man. They
Yeah.
just screwed him over, but yeah.
Rodri, I'm very surprised he's on this list because I think he's just going off right now.
Yeah, Rodri, I felt like that was just a recency bias one, or
Yeah.
just I don't know, people probably misunderstood the thing. But yeah, Rodri, I don't think he deserves it to be on this list, because he was, I think, probably only 2 years maybe playing.
It was still in his
Hi-
Villarreal days.
Yeah, so like not high level.
Yeah. Drogba.
Drogba.
I don't know. I don't think he should be this high. Cause how many years did he have? He won the Champions League in 2012.
Mm-hmm. And then
There's
I think
that.
he retired, or
There's-
he went to Montreal Impact.
But yeah, maybe if it was a 2001, obviously yeah, put him in. But right now, no.
Yeah, man, I don't know where to. Like we said, there's some names on this list that we just like, it's surprising.
Who put him on this one?
Steven.
Did SP put him on?
No, Steven. It was just Steven.
Damn.
He put him up high,
Okay.
mid-table. 7 points.
But go
Oh,
ahead.
we should probably say the points that they got.
Oh yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, think about it this way. It's been going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could do the math.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the previous ones are below 7.
Yeah. This one's 7. Next one's 8.
And in 14th place, 4-way tie: Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Ramos, David Silva, and Fernando Torres. Again, I don't know why Torres is there. What? He was in what? In Chelsea?
Winless. Yeah. He was during this time.
When did he make the move?
I think 2011. I want to say,
So
if I'm not wrong.
yeah, he didn't have a great stint with Chelsea.
With Chelsea, he won
Yeah.
titles. He was part of the reason. It was Chelsea, and then he went to Atletico, and then Japan.
Yeah.
During this time.
I don't know why he's on there, but he's on there. David Silva, great shout.
Oh,
I love
Great
that
player.
shout. Yeah,
I
love
think
that.
he's very underrated. He was Kevin De Bruyne before Kevin De Bruyne. He was probably the best player in the Premier League during his time.
Mm-hmm.
He was carrying Man City.
He was.
Great player.
Then we have Sergio Ramos as well.
Yeah, arguably best center back in the of all time.
Yeah, you can make that argument. He scores a lot of goals, but I think Pepe's
Uh,
better than him. Switch Pepe and Ramos' spot in this list, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, no man.
But yeah, you
the
can't
list-
really give it to him. He's one of the greatest goal-scoring center backs in the world or of all time.
Yeah,
So
and one of the best captains.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I'm very surprised he's not higher on this fucking list.
He was snubbed by a lot of people. A lot of people actually didn't have him on his list.
Me.
Yeah.
And I regret it too, 'cause like, damn, dude, It's just so many players to go through. Like,
It is, because even then we extended it from 10 to 12 and we still couldn't get everyone.
I'm like, damn, we should do a top 20, but fuck.
Imagine we already got 36 names for 12. Imagine what we'd get for 20, dude.
Yeah, for the striker ones, we have to say specifically, there's no Ronaldo and no Messi allowed.
Yeah, because we got to limit the space.
Yeah, because we know they're gonna be up there. Whoever doesn't have them is just should not be watching football or watching it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zlatan, he should definitely be.
He's
higher.
so good. Well, think about it. His career spanned so long that you could do one for also for the 2000s, and he also should be on the top 10.
Yeah, that man's he has longevity for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
13th. You could say, well, last one was 8. This one is 9 points. You could say a controversial one right here. Benzema and Haaland.
Haaland should not be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's recency bias. What was he doing in 2020?
He was, I believe, he moved in 2020 to Dortmund. So before that, he was in Leipzig, and before that was, I think, Swedish team. So yeah, 2018, 2019, he was in Leipzig, and then he moved to Dortmund. So
Yeah, it's
it wasn't even his best year.
recency bias, of course. Shouldn't be there. Benzema definitely should be there.
Well, I'm glad you think that, Jerry, because I put him there. Literally, I put him there.
You didn't even get the points. You just put him there.
No, it's just my points.
Oh, it's just your point. You're the only one that put him.
Yeah, I'm the only one that put.
But no, I think it's a good spot. I don't think he's top 10, but 13th, yeah.
Also, we gotta say, our top 12 is actually our top 10 because there's 2 ties in the top 12. So really, our top 12 list starts at 10.
Yeah.
Everyone else is still honorable mentions.
Well, yeah, we put, like, say, 12th place. But there's 2 players. Obviously, it's not, you can't give 2 12th places.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we'll just go off of what it is. 12th place to begin our list is Sergio Busquets. And I'm so happy he's on this fucking list and didn't get snubbed.
You know what's upsetting?
What?
I put him there.
Did you? You're the only one?
No, you
No,
and me.
I put him there, too.
No, you and me. But he should be lower. But I put him in because I wanted to change him as soon as I put him in.
But it's a good one. You're acting like people are going to argue with that.
No. I put him there, but then I'm like, oh, I thought of someone else.
Who'd you think of?
Griezmann. And he's on the list.
Oh.
And I saw it, and then when I was doing this list, I was like, oh, Griezmann's not here. I should put him. It made me feel bad because I really like Griezmann, as you know.
But then again, it's the best pivot of all time. People are trying to argue right now that it's Rodri. I'm like, no, it's not Rodri.
No, I've said I like. I don't like Busquets. I think he's a dirty fuck, but he's a good player. But yeah, I'm just upset that Griezmann's not on this list because it's crazy to think
Well,
no one put Griezmann, and I felt like I contributed to that.
probably did. But no, yeah, no one really had Griezmann at all. So
Yeah.
very surprising. Then again, you saw the list. Some of them were insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, Busquets, greatest pivot of all time.
So an honorable mention, not top 12.
Well, technically top 12 because I'm looking at the list you made, Jesse. This is top 12.
Well, there's ties, dude. There's ties.
Now you want to say it.
Well, I said it beforehand.
But 11th place, Buffon. And it's only there because of one single person. But if you think about it, I started thinking about it beforehand because me and you were kind of like, oh, why the fuck is he? He put him at his number 1. We'll say that. But I think it's a good shout. To be in this list, not his number 1.
Okay, but that was the only problem I had with it. Because we did top 12 because we obviously knew people were going to put Ronaldo and Messi at 1 and 2. But then here comes this person and puts Buffon number 1 above those 2. And that was my problem. I had no problem with the Buffon shout.
Yeah.
I think it's a good shout. My problem is it was
You
way
put
too
him as number 1 and gave him so many points?
Yeah, that was my problem. Well, I think good for him because he put him on and he's obviously this high on the list because of it.
Yeah, he would have put Messi higher. Messi would have got the points.
Yeah.
Messi would have been. But, well, we'll go over it right now. But, yeah, it's not a bad shout. He had one of the most dominant goalkeeping displays for a good while. Was in Juventus. Was in the... Well, I don't want to give him the World Cup because that was 2006. But, no, just... He's maintained his level for a very long time.
Well, it's like we were saying, or I think I mentioned the Juventus time during like middle 2010s was very good, very dominant. The whole squad, if you look at it, was so good. Like we didn't even mention Pirlo or Arturo Vidal.
Mm-hmm.
Like those guys could have easily been on this list.
Yeah,
Even
easily.
crazy shout, but maybe even Mandzukic. Cause
That's kind of a crazy shout. But in the lower part of the thing, yeah, maybe.
yeah.
Marquisio, I would not agree with you with that. I think he's overrated. I put Totti there before I put Marquisio.
I would put Totti in the 2000s. I feel like he was older. He was so good, but
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 10th place.
Or the official top 12 list where it starts.
10th place.
Gareth Bale.
I was gonna say Buffon again, but yeah, it's Gareth Bale,
Gareth Bale with 14.
Mr. Champions League himself. He scored one of two. Probably gave La Decima to Real Madrid. Scored that insane bicycle kick against Liverpool that came out of nothing.
The goal against Barca.
The goal against Barca.
That some say Bartra are running.
Oh yeah, I still don't get it to this day. I'm like, dude, just fucking grab him and foul him.
He just pushed him off the field and it just.
He tried to body him. Like, no, like legit do a football tackle on him.
But also that finishing was because of Pinto.
Yeah, Pinto too didn't come out of his line. But yeah, it's probably one of the most clutchest players. He had a great stint with Tottenham as well.
Yeah,
moved from left back to left middle to left winger.
One of the probably greatest seasons of Premier League history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was really good for Madrid. He came out in moments, but he also did have injury problems. Towards the end of the 2010s, he was basically non-factor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was good. He was really good.
Fantastic.
I would put Benzema above him, but you know.
How many people had Bale on their list?
Hold up.
Don't say the names, but I'm looking at it right now.
I have the Bale had 3 people.
Okay.
They had him in, where is it, 11th, 9th, and 6th.
Okay.
Oh, no, 5th. My bad.
5th.
5th, 11th, and 12th. Or not 12th. 11th and, what's 4? 9th.
Okay. I'm not mad with that. He's in the top list, so fuck it. Number 9 is Ribéry.
Ribéry.
Would you agree with this one?
No.
Why?
Like that Bayern team, he was part of it. He was really good for them. He was arguably, competing for third spot for Ronaldo, Messi during those periods, but that was early 2010s. Kind of disappeared afterwards. Went to Fiorentina, was playing with them, and then like people forgot about him after a while. But he was really good. Got locked up by Dani Carvajal, and then like he was good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he should be this high.
Okay.
I feel like there's other players that had more longevity during this time, more good. Well, I wouldn't say better seasons, but like more overall better.
Okay. No, I like him at this spot, but yeah, like I said, thinking about it now, I think longevity. Yeah, after like 2015, it's probably 16. That 15 it started with his fall off probably, but yeah, not a huge what would you say, pool of games that he got.
Like his resume during this time isn't like the best.
But that's still, he was one of the players that provided a lot for Bayern Munich. What was it, like 14 goals, 17 assists?
Yeah.
It was huge back then.
Well, during that time, it was him and Robin just torturing fullbacks together.
It definitely was. And 8th place, we have a tie.
Yeah, 2 tie for Cruz and Robin.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm not mad. It's both good periods because Cruz was part of those Bayern squads for 3 years or 4.
So he provided a lot of depth. Guardiola came around.
And then he came to Real Madrid and then was winning.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
Serial winner.
How many league titles does he have? not that many, because Barca was winning them all.
What was it? I was trying to think. I was trying to calculate the Bayern ones.
I could tell you right now 2, because Ronaldo has 2. But then you have to probably like 2 or 3, 4.
No, because Ronaldo won 2 because of the 2012 season, if I remember correctly.
Then they won 1 for the Zidane, so that's 2.
Yeah, but then Cruz came in 2014.
So 1.
But then, are we talking about just La Liga or? Yeah, I think probably 2, maybe 3 La Liga leagues. But how many Champions Leagues, Jerry?
A decent amount.
How many Champions Leagues?
Decent amount.
How many, Jerry?
I don't know, what, 3?
Because he won with Bayern. He won with the 3-peat. Then he won one in 2022. I think he's got like 6.
We're talking about 2010 to 2020, Jesse.
Yeah, you brought up league titles. You brought up league.
That's why I brought up the league titles he's won between the La Liga titles.
But
But yeah, there's no arguing with this. Like, he's definitely a top. Deserves to be in this list easily.
yeah, and then Robin.
Robin. The Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman himself. Oh, no, he's not the Flying Dutchman.
He is a Flying Dutchman. He
yeah.
flies onto the floor.
Flops.
Yeah, but no, man. The man, what can we say about him? He was crazy on the right wing. He had one move. Everyone knew it was coming, yet they couldn't stop it. He would cut inside, and yet people didn't know how to stop it.
Yeah.
Cut in and shoot, and yet it was like it's so crazy to think.
It was always the same move, too. Like you know he's going to do it.
But you just can't. It's crazy to think that you know exactly what he's about to do. You know it's gonna happen, and yet you can't stop it. And
Yeah, he's just so agile. It's pretty amazing.
yeah, it was because this is why I think it's good that he's ahead of Ribery, because I think earlier parts Ribery probably was a better player than that, but other periods of time I think Robin took over and he was the best player for them.
Yeah, and on top of that, what you could add is the national team. He was a bigger factor in the national team because Ribery ended up getting banned, right, in 2014.
France, yeah.
But yeah, like Robin did so much.
Yeah, he was their star player for Netherlands so many times, and he came in clutch for them. Not in the Spain World Cup or against Spain final.
Yeah, he had like 2 1v1s and got choked him.
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, just if you don't have him on this list, you're tweaking. Do I have him on my list?
You said that, and you don't.
Fuck. I'm tweaking. I'm telling you, it's just so hard. This list is insane.
It is so hard.
7th place.
Crazy shout.
Very crazy shout. Mbappe.
I think I told you this when I saw it. I'm like, this is insane. I don't know how he's here, but he's here.
Yeah, we're saying this just because he doesn't have a big pool compared to the rest of the players we just did. We put him in the same probably category as Rodri. There's not enough games. Yeah, what, 4 seasons?
Yeah, because he popped out into the scene
16.
2015. He was
2016, 17.
2015. He was playing sporadically with Monaco, and then 2016 was when he came out, really broke out. And then after that, he moved to PSG for the 1 year on loan, and then the rest when they buy him. Sure, those years were good, really good, but it's like I mentioned, like the body of work throughout the 2010s. I can't give him that for those when there's so many other players that had so many more like consistently better years for longer periods of time.
Yeah, like you could easily put probably Kante in before you put this guy.
Yeah, because his peak was insane during the exact same time.
Yeah, it was like the exact same time, and Kante easily shifts in there, and I'll be happy with it.
Yeah, like he won Leicester City a league title, and then when Chelsea won them a league title and a
Champions League.
like.
Yeah, so I'm very disappointed that he's on 7th place. How many people had him on this list?
You
don't have to say the position, but like you
3.
3, and they were very high, I guess.
2, 6, and 110.
Someone had him at 2.
No, 6 would be 7th,
Mm-hmm.
and 3. 7 and 3.
Someone had him.
And 3rd.
Hindu had him on. We'll give it to him. But yeah, just not enough body of work in my opinion. It is a community one. We can't argue it. They decided. This is what they think. This is their list.
Yeah, let us know next time if you guys want us to bring someone from the community and explain their list. Give reasoning for their picks. Because, we can only speculate.
Yeah. Next one is Hazard, and very very happy he's on this list.
6th place. Yeah,
Sixth
Hazard
place.
with 26 points.
Yeah, such a I think probably the best Chelsea player of all time, easily. Gave him so much to look forward to. When you think there's nothing going on, give the ball to Hazard. He'll create something out of you. Of course, 2018. Well, 2018 was when he made the move.
Yeah,
Right?
so he was with Chelsea for 6 years because he moved in 2012,
Yeah, one Lille a title.
won Lille title, and then moved to Chelsea 2012. Left 2018, so 6 years with Chelsea. During that, so it was during that peak. And then had a good couple months with Real Madrid, and then disappeared.
And yeah, then he sadly just took so many knocks at Chelsea in the Premier League. It killed his fucking muscles.
Yeah, but he carried that Chelsea team. He made a lot of fans become Chelsea fans, and they're ruining it now.
Yeah, I bet they're trying to switch teams right now. But yeah, even the Belgian national side, you could even argue that
Well-
he's the one that carried the whole team.
Well, he carried them. Their whole golden generation was just him.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at it now, he was the only reason why they were like so many times dark horse favorites and things like that for international tournaments. KDB was solid throughout that, but he was never the star. It was always Hazard. He was always better than him. It was only until recently that he, took over.
Yeah. So yeah, there's not enough can be said. People are gonna say, "Oh, but Mbappe has more goals, this and that." Like, no, like, eye test, footballing wise, this guy was dominant in everything.
Yeah, it was I hate when people say goals and like numbers. Like, yeah, but Hazard wasn't about the goals and things like that. He was just creating better football for the team
Mm-hmm.
that provided better chances or gave chances and things like that. It's like you can't calculate that with these stats, unfortunately.
Yeah, and think about it. At Lille, he was playing straight up left winger. Chelsea had to go back down to left middle, and pretty much he pretty much grabbed the ball from their own half and drag it all the way up to the other side of the pitch
And
to try to create a
he
goal.
was dribbling up through like 5 people.
Mm-hmm. So this is a great shot. I think he's the reserve really in 6th place, easily. Like, don't move him. He's a good
You know
spot.
what's crazy? You could probably switch him with Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez is another snub that he should definitely be on this list.
Yeah, I just want to say that pissed me off.
Yeah. I bet. He's gonna watch this now, all furious.
Yeah.
He's typing right now. What the fuck? What do you mean, Alexis Sanchez?
Yeah, dude. Arguably, Alexis Sanchez was better than that same period.
5th place. It's
uh,
a tie. Two-way tie.
Yep. 2 people, Modric and Suarez, both tied at 39. Points are starting to ramp up quite a bit.
What can you say? They're not wrong.
Modric and Suarez, it's like, yeah. Modric during that period of time was really good with the Croatian national team. He had the bad season with the first season with Real Madrid, then recovered, won the Ballon d'Oro. He was really good with Spurs. He just dictates the midfield. I don't know what do you say. He's just class.
Yeah. I'm very happy he's on this list. People thought of him. And you know who you could switch him with? Rakitic.
All right.
But no, Modric definitely deserves to be on this spot. He has that little Travella he does all the time, especially when he's dropping stinkers. He does it once in a while so they could forget about him. But no, yeah, arguably, not even arguably, like he's set for sure in this list. Then Suarez on the other hand too is like, bro, he came out with that 2010 World Cup just scoring banger after banger.
He also got that red card.
Deservedly so, and it paid off.
It paid off. But then he also bit someone.
3 people.
Yeah,
In the span of 10 years.
This man had problems. He had problems.
And even that, he still got over the hump and just became.
And also, there was that racist incident with Patrice Evra.
Yeah, there's just so many things, but
He was so controversial, but he was so good football-wise that he
yeah, because
overshadowed everything.
like he definitely did overshadow everything.
Yeah, because people forget about all these things. Like, he bit Chile, and then who else he bit? He Erediz, and then who was the other person?
I forget.
But yeah, but that season, those 2 seasons with Liverpool,
just carrying that shit squad all the way to the top.
mentioning Trevella's his outside the boot shot was insane.
Then his what the complete hat trick he did, the header, the left foot and the right foot.
Yeah,
And then halfway, like what the
his long shots were going
yeah
crazy.
long shots in the halfway the pitch. He was just doing everything, dude. And then stupid ass Gerard, English midfielder, fucked everything up.
Happy he did. He didn't
'Cause
deserve it.
He also created Sturridge. He created that partnership with the Sturridge. And keep in mind, people were trying to hype up that Sturridge was the next big thing, but it's like, no, it was Suarez carrying that motherfucker the whole time.
Yeah, and then he went on Barca, and then that's the end. Alright, let's
Compete-
move on.
He beat
Let's move on.
he beat Messi and Ronaldo from a Pichichi.
Let's move on.
Why? don't. We're staying here, bro. We're staying here. I'm comfortable right here.
No, yeah, he was good. What was it called? MSN.
Yep.
MSN. He was very good, very vital. The partnership really worked out. Him in the middle, Messi in the right, Neymar in the left.
One of the biggest snubs, in my opinion, is him never being in a podium for Balón de Oro.
I told you, Jerry, the Ballon d'Or doesn't fucking matter. It's a Mickey Mouse tournament.
I'm just
A
saying.
Mickey Mouse award.
But yeah, beating the Pichichi against Ronaldo and Messi, and in their fucking, I wouldn't even say peaks because those two never really had peaks, but in their epitome of their careers,
Yeah, what was it? 2015, I believe.
15, 16. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just crazy. Like those Real Madrid and Barca had two craziest forwards lines in world football. They were just toying with defenses.
And can you believe people were watching Premier League over this shit? They're idiots.
I don't know.
They're idiots. Like,
Dude,
you missed out on the best probably fucking years in forever.
they're arguing over here. Premier League's better while we have this.
Yeah,
and that's just the four lines. The midfielders were stacked too.
I know. Defense too. Like, you could easily say defense.
Goalies too.
Yeah.
Well, Barca was.
Well, we had Claudio Bravo. Oh, you fucking love him.
I did. He was good. He was good. Real Sociedad, he was good.
Then Ter Stegen before he fell off. But we're gonna continue.
Yeah. No. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. I'm comfortable here, as you were saying.
He's there's supposedly that came out recently that
Dude, since he's been back from Turkey.
no, not true. When he got his fucking hairline replaced, there's interviews going around. I don't know if they're real or fake, but Piqué pretty much saying that he hated Ter Stegen. A bunch of other players hated Ter Stegen. He didn't name anyone specifically, but he said during the Anfield loss that there was players like on their phones just being sad, and there's Messi crying because he promised the fans and he really wanted to win, and then he specifically said Ter Stegen that there was other players that were just laughing and just like nothing happened, and he's pretty much pointing at Ter Stegen.
That's crazy.
It has yet to be confirmed or community noted, but I'm just saying I saw that this morning.
Meanwhile, we had Keylor Navas, who was. I know how much you loved him, Jerry.
He was great. He was great. Yeah. Should have bought him, dude. We were in line too.
You were in line, but we bought him 7.5, I believe.
Yeah, we got Ter Stegen for what, 30?
Yeah.
Yeah. But next on the list, fourth place.
Iniesta with 45. Did I have him? Yeah.
What can you say, dude?
Wait, did I? I didn't have him.
You didn't have Iniesta. We'll go over your list right now, but oh my God, Jesse. Then he didn't need your votes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, Iniesta, the little magician, Mr. Clutch, Mr. World Cup, Mr. Stamford Bridge.
Why are you saying little?
Huh?
Why are you saying little?
Because he's little.
I would say little for Xavi. I wouldn't say for him.
He's like 5'7", 5'8". He's like Messi's height.
I think he's solid. Messi's 5'7". I think he's 5'9", 5'10". I think he's
Still.
solid.
Insane, dude. The ball on his feet is amazing. And you know what always stands out to me is his run against PSG.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For the Neymar goal. That one where he just hesitates and fucking leaves David Luiz on the fucking pitch. It's amazing. I think it was David Luiz. I forgot who. But yeah, what can you say? He was pivotal for Barca for years.
Hold up.
And Spain too.
Did you just do that, Jerry?
What?
I saw you.
You saw that?
Yeah.
It was 90.
Oh, I can't change it.
Oh, you can. But yeah, Iniesta deservedly so. Maybe top 3. I know there's some people that can easily make the argument. But yeah. How many people voted for him?
That's what I was just looking at. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people.
He was in 7 people's lists.
I was the only one that did.
It's a crime. That's a fucking crime.
It's like we mentioned, guys. It's hard, dude. I could forget. I forgot.
Yeah, there's a lot of players you forget and remember. But the next one, 3, and I'm very happy that this.
Well, it's
Took
actually
top
crazy because only 6 people had him on his list.
Who?
Number 3.
Neymar.
Yeah, Neymar with 49 points. Only 6 people had him on
Who
the list.
left them out?
Steven and Edu.
No, I do had him in the bottom. 10.
Oh, who? Rubio.
Rubio didn't have him.
Nope.
Tweaking. Come on, Rubio. You know this. It's Neymar. It's easily probably the one to reach the heights of Ronaldo and Messi.
Well, the one that was promised to reach the heights and never did.
There was peaks.
Yeah, but not the same.
Yeah, he never had the consistency that they had.
He was a promised. He was the next promised one, and never happened.
His first season with PSG was insane.
Yeah,
I think that was his prime. I think that was his prime.
that was
Not
it.
even after that.
No, I think the last season for Barca and then the first season with PSG were his primes, and then he had the ankle injury, recurring ankle problems, and then he always had to take that break for his sister's birthday.
Yeah, February. I remember. Fuck that guy.
Literally, guys, if you look back, every time for his sister's birthday, he would pick up a knock or an injury or whatever, and he'd be gone enough time for him to go back to Brazil and celebrate, and then come back.
And then come back the next week. That was the worst. But yeah, they can't even really say much.
Yeah,
Neymar.
Joga Bonito.
Yeah, last of it. Vinicius Jr. doesn't have it. He could only wish to reach this. He'll probably get the goals. He'll probably get more goals than Neymar, more Champions Leagues, but he'll never reach Neymar. You think so?
We don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it once it ends.
Yeah, but yeah. Jesus, there's not much that can be said.
And then second place we
Is
still got time. Okay.
Messi.
Yeah, Messi, second spot with 90 points out of possible 96.
Yeah, there's 2 people that didn't vote, and I know Charlie would have put him on as number 1. And then, well, I'll say it right now. Chet is fucking put Buffon number 1, and if he puts Messi number 1, he gets what? 2 more points?
1 point.
Oh, 1 point. Gets him closer. Charlie, he gets him.
No,
12.
if yeah,
And Charlie gets him. It's 12.
there's a 2-point difference between first and second, and yeah.
But yeah, we didn't really have everyone do it. But no, I can't be mad at the list. This is a community list. This is what they think. Messi, you can't really argue it, Jesse. Like what? What do you want me to say? Like justify that he's in second place?
I don't.
I think the 1 and 2 are easily interchangeable.
I think we said the top 12 just because we want to see how people would rank Messi and Ronaldo during this time period, and so it's not like there's arguments or anything like that that differentiates. Like this is what people believe, and they believe Messi second, Ronaldo first.
But yeah, what Jesse just said, Ronaldo number 1.
Yeah, Ronaldo number 1 with 92 points.
92.
So 4 people had Ronaldo first, 2 people had him second, and then 1 had him third.
I should have just put Ronaldo
No, 5.
I should have put Ronaldo lower.
5 had Ronaldo first, and then 2 people had Messi first. 5
Only
had him
2?
or 6 had him second.
Yeah, if we had Charlie vote, Messi wins it.
Listen, I don't know what you're telling me, dude. I said it.
I'm gonna send Charlie an angry text.
I didn't tell him not to vote.
I'm gonna send Charlie an angry text.
You
Like,
should.
dude, you let me down, bro.
And then hey, listen, man, we still didn't have my boy Alex vote too, so.
Dude, that man just started watching soccer.
He would put Ronaldo first.
Pre-2022 World Cup, he would have put Messi first. And then he fell into the Ronaldo agenda. It's like, oh, Ronaldo number 1, Ronaldo number 1. All right, dude. But yeah, Ronaldo number 1. We'll go over our list. We have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Not really too much to go over.
All right, so you want to go over yours first?
Yeah, number 12, I have Lewandowski. Then this is going down. Then I have Bale, David Silva, Ribéry, Neuer, Iniesta, Busquets.
Kind of crazy. You have Busquets above Iniesta.
Dude, one of them to find. Well, we're struggling more to find a Busquets replacement than Iniesta. That's how I justified it. Right or wrong?
It doesn't matter.
Then I have Hazard 5th, Suarez 4th, Neymar 3rd, Ronaldo 2nd, Messi 1st. Go ahead, Jesse.
And then I have Robin at 12. I have Cruz 11th, Hazard 10th, 9 Busquets, 8 David Silva, 7 Lewandowski, 6 Modric, 5th Suarez, 4th Benzema, 3 Neymar, 2 Messi, and CR7.
If you could change one person on that list after we made this whole thing to replace him with someone else, who would it be?
Busquets.
So you put Busquets, you take him out and put in
Griezmann.
Griezmann for 9th?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'd probably take off David Silva and put in Robin. Or even Bale.
Yeah.
So, again, thank you for everyone that did do their list. Charlie, I might have a talking to you. I'm not going to talk to you for a couple of days because you didn't do the list. And didn't help me put Messi on top. But now, again, I really appreciate everyone who did this. So shout out to Adi, SB, Rubio, Edu, Chetis, and Steven. Steven, you got the ball rolling, so I love you. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna do more lists in the future. Like I said, the next one's gonna be top 10 strikers. No, your top 3 strikers.
Primes.
Primes.
Not like longevity or anything like that. Just primes.
And specifically, we're excluding. Are we doing specific striker?
What do you mean?
Like striker, number 9.
Yeah.
No Messi as a center false nine or no Ronaldo.
And this time, no list. There's gonna be no Ronaldo or Messi. So
Yeah, no Ronaldo, Messi. So it's a pure number 9. So don't put fucking Mo Salah as your fucking striker, please. So it's a pure number 9. You can put Firmino, but I don't think he'll make this list. But maybe he will. So your top 3 strikers, number 9s, no Ronaldo nor Messi, and we'll do it probably next week if we have enough people.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we said, there's gonna be some surprises in there, some crazy picks, some controversial picks.
Oh no, you have to have something controversial because it's your top 3.
Yeah.
And I want to know their arguments. If it's something insane, I'm probably gonna text them and see if they could come into the show.
Yeah, because I know some people want to know the other lists or like who put some of the people on this list that were like, because some of them were kind of crazy. We've mentioned them. Yeah, hopefully they'll agree to come onto the show, and then they can maybe come in and explain the show, explain their picks, and be like, you know what, I messed up, or something like, you know what, sometimes you're just like, I just did it real quick and I forgot about them, or I just put whatever.
Yeah.
Or they misunderstood the message and they just put people, because like we said, someone did misunderstand the message, and we had
correct them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say right now it was Edu. He had Vinny, and this is the bottom 3. Vinny, Musiala, and Pedri. And then I texted him, telling him like, "Hey, dude, not all Vinny had a really shit 2 seasons.
He came in 2018. Those first 2 seasons were great.
Benzema was telling him not to pass the ball.
Yeah, and then Musiala and Pedri.
I don't think they really played that many games.
Yeah.
But in your opinion, who had the worst list?
I'd have to go with Edu because we had him fix it.
Yeah, I go with Edu.
Yeah, and also because we had to ask that, but he still had Haaland at 4th.
Yeah.
So, and
again,
Rodri.
He probably did the list super fast. I don't blame him.
Yeah, and Rodri.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot of recency bias. I'll say that. But again, I appreciate you making the list, taking the time out of your day.
yeah, just hopefully next time we gotta explain better to him, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, it was a last minute thing. But appreciate you guys for watching. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, let us know if there's any ways to improve it or change things up for your enjoyment. And let us know if you guys also want to be a part of it, and maybe we could create a way so you guys could also vote and join in.
Put it in the fucking comments. You have a comment section. Do your top 3 strikers right now.
Yeah, and then we'll add you to the list, and then we might talk shit about you though.
We might talk shit. Maybe you have a point. If we want to know your thoughts, we'll probably hit you up and see if we can get you on a call or something.
Yeah. Also, roast us if our picks were back.
Yeah.
Like, I understand. We messed up sometimes.
Yep.
Like, we made some bad picks, but you know what? We're human.
Yeah, you buy a fucking mic and do it. Imagine.
They do.
Yeah, they do, and then you fucking take off. I don't blame them, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. This is episode 19. Peace.
Peace.